So welcome back guys. In today's tutorial we'll be looking at how we can insert a result slide that can capture like the user performance across the various questions that we have built in our story. So if you have seen the earlier tutorials, we have built this quiz articulate which contains like three certain questions, one of true and false type, one of multiple choice, and then we converted slide to a free form slide and then build in a drag drop type of interaction, also utilizing hotspots in the process. So anyways, these were three different graded type questions. So quite obviously, like if we are wanting to evaluate the user based on his performance in these three questions, we would be requiring some sort of logic. And the way Articulate Storyline does this is by having something called as a result slide. Let's look at what I mean. So I go to slides, and if you see there is one result slide out here. So let's go ahead and insert a result slide. Don't worry if it looks a little scary or stuff like that. So we go ahead and we click on this first one, graded result slide. So since this were graded questions, so like this is like the graded result slide. So here you can select which ones do you want to grade in. So do you want to grade in like the true false question which we built, or the multiple choice, or the drag drop? Again, you can also like build in timer for those questions. So like say this is overall time, so you can also decide to display or not display. So do you want to display timer with the first question? So go ahead and do that. So this is basically, is it final assessment or knowledge check? What type is it? So for me, perhaps it's final assessment. And then you can decide evaluation criteria here. So like, do you want to make it 50%, 80%, or whatever? So if he gets 2 out of 3 right, that would almost translate to 66%. So I will just make it 50% here, 50%, and only score viewed question, because it's quite possible they don't play like, or they don't view all the questions. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's how you would do it. So go ahead and tap OK. And now this is basically a result slide. In case you see this, I will just kind of zoom in. So if you see this %, don't worry, because in programming, this often refers to a variable being present in between. So whatever you see here will actually translate into numbers. And like if I can even just preview this slide for you, you will see that on the slide it will not show like this. So as of now, like we have played the quiz, so we'll go ahead and play it. So look at what happens. So this is like how the result comes, and then review would be like each of the questions getting reviewed. You also have options of putting in uh, retry and stuff like that. So you can go ahead and insert a retry thing, so which allows you to again kind of play the quiz again. So you can go ahead and do that as well. So there are quite few many options. So anything that you want to try is basically out here. So user score, print button, retry button, this, that, the timer options. So yeah, I mean, so you can have all this, then do not show time or remaining time or elapsed out of total. So that's really your wish. Control save. And now let's go ahead and preview, and not the slide, the scene total overall. So you will come to know like what's happening here. So we have built in like all the questions. So Kohli is the in captain, true. And next, continue. Delhi, multiple choice. And then the drag and drop. So only this bag can go and this books can go. So yeah, continue. So you can see our score is 100% because we got all right and we passed. So you want to retry, we can go ahead and retry. We want to review the quiz. So like this shows each question specifically. The timer is also there. It shows how much time has elapsed. So everything is done. So this basically is kind of, many people like would be wanting like in the story files to have a small evaluation quiz at the end, just to know whether the user could grasp the concept or not. So definitely if you are building in quizzes, do have a result slide and do like link it to all those questions. It really helps. So hopefully today's tutorial kind of helps you understand how to use a result slide and how to like kind of link the questions onto the result slide. So that's it guys. I just hope you enjoyed, and like always, like I mean, it was fun making this, and hopefully like you enjoyed learning as much as I enjoyed making. Thank you.